Were you guys always making teddy bear bombs, or did you just... Oh my god, I finally got a health upgrade. I've been talking about this forever, and I finally have a health upgrade. Thank god. I thought they didn't exist. Can I please get a dodge meter upgrade now? I really want that. Hi, everybody. First of all, I want to say welcome back to Spider-Man 3. Second of all, I wanted to apologize to you guys for not having a video for Monday. I actually did have a Let's Play already recorded with a couple parts. It was going to be me and Martin playing the first TMNT 2003 game. And...
Untie me!
Hold
Let
on.
me go!
We'd do worse, except Priscilla likes you.
I have to be sure, guys, because I've tried recording this mission at least 2 times today, and every single time...
Shopping?
Okay, there we go.
Let's get rid of him. We don't want to miss the show.
Yeah, and the 2 previous times I tried to record this,
Don't get his blood on my dress. But I hear red is the new black.
the cutscene, like, I would get that first line of the guy begging to be let go, and then right when Spider-Man shows up and he talks to the Arsenic Candy game, the audio would cut out again. And you guys know, I did download that whole archive of all the game's cutscenes, but honestly, I found it easier to just quit the game, reload the mission, and then most of the time the game will fix the cutscenes themselves. I do like the corkscrew. It's just
Whatever
that
happened to sugar and spice and everything nice?
when I really want to use it, I can't remember the button combo. Sometimes it just comes out.
Thanks. Some of them got away before you got here. They were headed to an abandoned theater for some kind of fashion show.
Sounds like an event I shouldn't miss.
Cleaning this place is gonna suck.
But yeah, as I was saying, me and Martin were going to play the first TMNT 2003 game. Because I brought this up when I played the 2007 movie game. I love Ninja Turtles. 2003 is still one of my favorite incarnations of them. And I wanted another opportunity to talk strictly about the 2003 series. Issue is, that video got blocked globally because of the theme song, and because the game uses riffs from the first season of the show for the cutscene. So pretty much,
turn your back on this one, boys.
so pretty much every cutscene was also copyrighted. So I was like, well, that pretty much ends this
Arsenic
series.
Candy girl comes to a bittersweet end.
I can't play a series where the whole point of the game is that, oh, well, I'm sorry, sir, but you can't play our game because we want to decide now, of all times, that we actually care about this series. Because I may have brought this up in other videos, but Nickelodeon has owned the Ninja Turtles franchise for at least a decade by this point. I was trying to do Web Hammer, but she blocked it. Haha! I do like that about this move, that even if Spider-Man doesn't hit them on the 3rd hit, the move will still go off as long as there's somebody nearby from the web up. That's actually really cool. I'm glad that's there. Because the combat system can be so problematic a lot of times. You have to just hope that Spider-Man gets a new ability that really works for you. Because so far, I've done so many different side quests. Because everybody on the internet was telling me that's the way you increase your health and your dodge meter. But I think I've done at least 25% of all the total street crimes. Or I've done...
Teddy bear grenades. Nice follow through on the theme, I guess.
I've done at least 25% of all the different gangs and their and their territories.
Ooh, they don't look so good.
Really? I felt like that would have been perfect, but alright. But I only remember this just because I played this before. But when I was a kid, I struggled at this part.
Nice follow through on the theme, I guess.
Because you're expected to read the message and respond very quickly.
I might attack to stop that candy later.
There we go.
That would have left the mark.
Before, I'm going on like actual visual cues rather than letting go of the button when the game tells me to.
Thanks for rescuing us, Spider-Man. Listen, this might sound crazy, but I know what a girl's got the bears they were throwing around. I work at the factory that makes them. That's why I was kidnapped.
Sounds like that teddy bear factory is my next stop.
So, were you guys always making teddy bear bombs, or did you just... Oh my god, I finally got a health upgrade. I've been talking about this forever, and I finally have a health upgrade. Thank God. I thought they didn't exist. Can I please get a dodge meter upgrade now? I really want that. Look at that title, everybody. If you know, you know. All the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities, the simple bare necessities of life. Yeah, this might just be an Arsenic Candy episode. I'm gonna have to do these all eventually anyway, so let's just keep going with this plot line.
Now, ladies, I know they're cute, but stealing is still wrong.
Keep loading those boxes. The rest of you, squash the itsy bitsy spider.
You know, any other day, I would think that this is a Harley Quinn clone.
Tell me about it.
Like, obviously the colors,
Nice.
obviously the colors don't match.
I like it, Rob.
What a surprise.
But look, she's wearing a helmet. She has red highlights. She has blonde hair. It's basically Harley. Now, by this point, she's already existed because the original Batman animated series from the 90s has already come out. And by the time you get to 2007, the Batman has already been a thing by this point. I don't think Brave and the Bold was out yet. I think Brave and the Bold was 2008. Webhammer, bitch!
So much for the great teddy bear robbery.
Yeah, I gotta remember Webhammer. It's actually pretty useful for catching people, even when they're constantly moving around. Oh shit. They're like Santa's elves, but just with exploding teddy. This feels like a Joker plot. Ladies, can we just talk about this? I really don't feel like fighting today.
Teddies these days?
They'll be a killer party favors he purpose at his wedding.
Wedding?
Okay, there's a wedding going on. That's good to know. Ow. Oh, okay, so that's what it does. It basically, it's like a multi-air launch. I can air launch multiple enemies at once with that move. That's cool. The only problem that I'll have is keeping the combo going. Because I can't exactly air attack 3 enemies at once. Yet.
Time to fly! We gotta meet up at the warehouse.
I better hang back a little. I'm getting too close.
Okay. A nice simple tailing mission. That's perfectly fine. As long as they suddenly don't go super slow. Yeah, this is fine. The only issue is that their helicopter is very, very slow. So I have to be very, very careful when it comes to my swinging. And by careful, I mean give the helicopter a little leeway in terms of distance from me. But otherwise, I just need to be... That's what I mean. And to be careful and not do anything super crazy. Thankfully, they weren't going far. Oh, crap.
Priscilla wants this place burned to the ground. Don't leave any evidence.
Priscilla,
Maybe
huh?
the cops at the wedding.
Someone's been playing with matches.
Looks like you got a choice, Spider. Stop us or save the people trapped in there. What you gonna do?
Yeah, she does look a lot like Harley.
I bet Spidey looks pretty on fire.
Come
It'll
here.
be like the 4th of July. Yeah, I want to stay and watch the show.
Yeah. This is definitely the best move so far for single targets. Because so far, I can at least... Damn, I forgot how good that move is. Get up, Spider-Man, get up. Step off. Ow. I have to rely on Web Hammer. There we go.
I need to invite you guys to my next barbecue.
Oh my god, it's like a fireworks factory in here.
Watch out the window. Flying glass might hit her.
Hurry! It's so hot!
Come on, Spider-Man, come on. What is he doing? Come on, Pete, come on. There we go. I have no idea it was actually supposed to take that long or not.
Just in time.
We're not out yet. Hold on.
Okay, there we go. I'm glad it didn't kill me.
Thank you, Spidey. But there's still a man trapped inside there.
What?
Fire's spreading fast. I don't have much time.
Oh, I see him. Sir.
You can do it, Spidey. I'm counting on you.
This command is a little weird.
Whoa! The whole place is coming down.
All right, buddy.
Looks like up's our only option.
Okay, I see the hole, but I need a way up there. Oh, that's on the second floor. Okay. Okay, I see something. No. Okay. Here we go. I gotta be careful because I'm at low health right now. And there could be a quick time event any second. Still nothing? Okay, game, you're kind of confusing me here right now. Let's have to put him down and do something. Okay, let me see if I can put him down and do something. Nope, I'm not allowed to put him down at all. Oh, wait, what the? Okay, that looks so weird. Because when I had spider sense on, it looked like I needed to bust down the hole. But when I turn it off,
feeling about this wedding Arsenic Candy's planning.
Now I actually have an image of the hole being there. Okay. Fast chain attacks. You can now chain up to 6 attacks in a row. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so it ends with a little spring kick now. Awesome. Alright guys, let me check how long I've been recording. I'll be right back. Okay, I saw that it was 13 minutes in. So I think what I'm gonna do next... I don't want to start another mission. Because I'm afraid something might, something long might start up. So I'm gonna go swing over to the Daily Bugle and probably do another photo mission just to wrap this video up, because I don't want it to be just 13 minutes. So we're gonna do that. And as I make my way to the Bugle, I want to keep going with this TMNT story I was talking to you guys about. So Nickelodeon by this point has owned the Ninja Turtles franchise for well over a decade, and for the longest time they did not care about the 2003 cartoon. They were perfectly fine with the 80s one because that's the original, and it still has some of the best brand recognition amongst the entire franchise. That's why we keep getting different games and different comics set in that universe. The 2003 series is a different story. That's the series that Nick had no influence on, and according to Nick and some other Turtles fans, 2003 series isn't exactly the most, even though it's very beloved and it's very good in its own right, it's not exactly the most recognizable version of the Ninja Turtles brand for a lot of fans. And it doesn't help that the 80s cartoon is the one that's constantly getting pushed everywhere, but that's beside the point. My point is, Paramount does not care about the 2003 cartoon. And I knew this for a fact because there were several YouTubers who would upload the entire series on the YouTube. And they were on there for well over a decade. Paramount did not care. And then just recently, I guess somebody told Paramount that this show existed, because all those episodes of the show that were uploaded, mind you, they were on YouTube for well over a decade by this point, have now been pulled.
We're getting some reports of a big heist down at the docks. Some high-tech combat suits were stolen. See if you can get me a good shot for the front page.
Oh wow, so no disses on my photography skills this time? I'm glad to see we're actually getting somewhere, Robbie. Like, you're supposed to be the good father figure, while Jonah's supposed to be the asshole one. But yeah, suddenly Paramount's like, oh, we actually do care about this cartoon. We want to make sure that our copyright is held up. It's like, no. Somebody over there apparently told you about what was going on, and you decided to finally act. Because as I said, now all those uploads of the show are gone, and I have to check Paramount again. But part of the reason why people were, you know, watching it on YouTube is because, if I remember right, Paramount decided to use like 720 DVD rips of the 2003 show, and that is what they used. What am I doing here, game? Alright, I'm taking pictures. Forgot. I'm like, I need to stop this thing. I need a better angle. I completely forgot. I was like, I need to stop this robot. I still need a better angle. That's a terrible store. Oh, never mind. It worked. Okay. Because you know what? I probably have to go like to like a distant rooftop and then use the zoom in function. But there is, like, you don't have to like get a good score to beat these levels, I don't think. You just have to get the pictures and hope that the game accepts them. Because if they're good enough, the game will just let you continue on. Oh, this one's flying now? Okay.
Combat suit? More like a walking tank. I should talk to Robbie and see if he knows any more about the robbery.
This is very weird for Spider-Man because I understand him taking pictures of a robbery going on and then he would immediately stop it. In this case, no, I'm gonna let the robbery continue and let it succeed and not even try to stop them. I'm just gonna immediately run the robbery with these photos. I'm like, that sounds a little off, but okay. Normally Peter Parker would stop the crime and then go, you know, give him the photos, but I guess we're doing something different today. But yeah, unfortunately, I won't be able to upload any Ninja Turtles 2003 game footage, because if I did, I would have to remove the theme song and every single cutscene, and me and Martin actually go in a lot in the Turtles history in that game, so I really don't want to remove any of the footage.
Great shots, Pete. Come on back when you have a chance. I may have a lead on that robbery, and I want the Bugle to get the scoop, with your photos to back it up.
Okay, so it does look like the Daily Bugle has its own little side plot going on. Before, I thought it was just a bunch of random missions. But I'm still gonna keep the 3 parts of the TMNT series I have recorded on the computer for now. But I definitely can't upload them on the YouTube in their current state. This is one of those cases where I was very much considering making a Patreon, but I don't have the biggest... I still don't have a big enough following, I don't think, to even warrant making one. But when I do, this is definitely one of the things that's going to be posted on there. For sure, one of the things I'm definitely going to start doing once I get a Patreon is posting Let's Plays that could not make it onto YouTube. you know, the Let's Plays that have strong copyrighted music or uses cutscenes from a show or movie and they're copyrighted, that kind of thing. Because I've been able to get away with most of that, but here I had no option for erasing the music or anything like that. I would have to just delete the footage, and I was like, I'm not doing that. So again, sorry everybody for the lack of a video on Monday, but I wanted to give you guys a reason as to why, and it's just because YouTube is being YouTube. So until I figure out what game I'm going to play to replace for Mondays, you'll just be getting 2 videos a week. You'll get Spider-Man on Wednesday, and then you'll get Resident Evil 4 on Friday. At least for now. Because I know I'm going to be covering Arkham Knight again, because we're now in June. So maybe I'll just wait until the anniversary of that. And then, you know, I'll replace Mondays with Arkham Knight, since they were already ruled by Arkham Origins just a week ago. But I think that's going to be it for me, everybody. I think we've been recording for about maybe 17-18 minutes. I think that's a decent amount of time. But as always, guys, I appreciate all the love and support. Thank you guys for understanding the lack of an upload on Monday. And I look forward to hanging out with you guys on Friday when we play some more Resident Evil 4. As always, take care of yourselves. I will see you all later. Peace.